Apologies for the day later upload, but Talk to Him Truth Tuesday, Market Monday. Let's talk about some stuff. Content schedule in front of us. Obviously, we had Nightmare 2.5 yesterday. Halloween Rush ended. Done. Let me know down below what y'all think about Halloween Rush. I'm going to talk about that in the video, my thoughts on it. We have Conference Tour coming out today. I'll show you those cards. You guys should be seeing this. I'm probably dropping this super early, like 10 a.m., so you guys have an understanding before Conference Tour comes out. Stars of the Week, Season 3, Volume 6 cards. Now, rank refresh. That's going to happen this Friday or Saturday, I believe. But we do have a Nightmares Part 3 dropping. It's just not on the content schedule, but they confirmed it. And then we have 11 on Volume 3. So hit the like button, drop us up. We got a lot to talk about in a short period of time. Probably going to open up some packs. I do want to open up the offers because I haven't opened up the 8 p.m. offers or the 6:30 offers from yesterday. So let's get into it.
Hey, and we been through it all. Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
First things first, let's talk about the cards coming out later today. Work done. This is why I said last week when I pulled Adrian Peterson, not once but twice, I was selling him for over 1 million coins, and I was not trying to hold him until he was out of packs. He came out of packs today. Yesterday, Monday, and we're getting a new running back who's already 92 speed. And the smaller running backs are better. Tay Brown, he's about a 6'2" Mike middle linebacker, but there's a lot of linebackers, specifically one in this video I'm going to talk about as well that I think that's better. We have Tyler Hollum. He's a 5'11" corner. Unless these guys are fitting scheme teams, I don't feel like they should be utilized or whatnot, but that's the conference tour coming out later today. Alrighty, boys. Let's talk Rush. What do you guys think about Rush? I'll be honest. I think this Rush was better. The card selection was better. But I still think a little bit disappointing. Right? Some of the offers just didn't make sense. There are still some expensive offers out here, which you can talk about. 240K. Look at what you get. Right? Look at look at the odds. If that was 17% for a 92, and then it was 35% for a 91, and 60% for a 90, we can have a conversation. But for a 90, now it is auctionable, but 90s right now go for 100K. So you'd have to pull 2 90s just to potentially make your coins back. And yeah, you get the Halloween Rush tickets. It's been confirmed. You can't save them for Black Friday. You have to use them for Halloween Rush. Sucks. Let's look at this one. Choice of 1 or 2 88 B&Ds. Now 13% for a 92 is good if I'm being completely honest with you. So like this one is better, but this is what the other odds should be. Exactly what I said. 13% for a 92. You get 2 of these. Yeah, we might open up one just to see what it's talking about. Rush touchdown premium. Nope. It's ass. Absolutely ass. The 5.5% at a 92 is not for me. And I told you guys not to touch these, right? So like the Rush packs, I feel like there were a couple offers that were really good. You obviously seen a video from me where I pulled 3 LTDs out of 5 packs. Out of one of the offers, I thought that offer 100 coin pack dub. That's the way to end Rush, boys. I guess we got a new corner because it's B&D. Bang, bang, D'Angelo Hall, gang. Okay, I understand it now. I get it. I was just saying we hadn't got 100 coin dubs, and that's the way to walk off Rush. This is step 2. 1 of 2 89 B&D players, 2 of 3 86s, choice of 2 or 3 76s. We got to look at the odds. See, to me, 10% at a 92 is not good. I'm being completely honest, it's not good. But because we just got a 100 coin dub, I probably shouldn't open this, but I'm going to open this just to see what we're talking about. Just to see what it's talking about. And I also want to open up that other one too, just to see what that's talking about. Because like I said, 13% at a 92 I think is decent. I seen it's Jermichael Finley. Okay. That's not bad. That's absolutely not bad. We don't need Jermichael Finley. I'm actually loaded at tight end now. But we'll take him. We will absolutely take Jermichael Finley. Oh, and there's one more round. Didn't I realize there was one more round? Okay. Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz is actually a really good card, his 91, just because he does get silver takeoff for 6 AP, and it's the only card in game that gets it for 6 AP. So, all right. That wasn't terrible. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can send out Rush with a bang, and we'll talk about the rest of this week about Market Monday and stuff like that. So if we get a dud pack, listen. We get a dud pack. I am going to bow out. Yeah, we got a dud pack. We got a dud pack. Now, we got to get 2 dud packs in a row. That's my motto when it comes to opening packs. 2 packs in a row, they have to be duds. If they are duds, 2 packs in a row, we call it quits. So, but there's a lot to talk about this week. We have an overall boost coming next week, so I'm going to factor that into a lot of my decisions this week and the conversations that I want to have with you all. So, yeah. Just let me get through these packs and see if we can cook. We got really lucky in the very first pack, and ever since that point, we've been getting cooked. So, yeah. All right. Cool. That's all right. It's all good. I do want to try that one pack that's 13%. Now, my goal was to be over 10 million at Rush. I am going to accomplish that goal. I am under it right now, but I have stuff selling. Where is it? It's this pack. The 13% interests me. It really does. Let's try it. Don't care about the Rush ticket. I just want to try one of these packs just to see what it's talking about. Now, if we cook in the first pack, we may open up the second one, but I need a significant cook, like almost like a LTD, Ultimate Rush LTD cook. This is not the cookout that I was looking for. I did see who it is, and I pulled this dude so much. I mean, that's cool and all, but is that worth? I don't think that's worth 200 and something K. I genuinely don't think that's worth 200 and something K. It's cool and all, 210K, sure. Maybe you hold this and see if it's still available when Conference Tour comes out today, and maybe you open it then, right? And see if you potentially pull any new cards. Maybe we'll do that in the video, because I am going to cover the video of Conference Tours. If this Rush store is still here, maybe we do that. Maybe that's something we do. But right now, I don't see the value in that, and I don't see the value in much of anything else. So we kind of cooked. Walked it off with a D'Angelo Hall when it comes to Rush. Not going to be mad at that. All right, let's get into the Market Monday section of this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the packs. We're going to talk, it's going to be a little bit of a longer video. Vibe with me. Rock with your boy. All right, so Conference Tours. Obviously, you've seen the Conference Tours cards that's coming out tomorrow. There's one card I think has great value. Shamar Easter. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have one on my, I bought one at like 450K. If you're seeing this and before it comes out, if Conference Tour comes out, because it gets out of packs today, when you're watching this, if you see it 450, I'm okay with it. One, because it's a 200K rental, but two, he is the fastest takeoff tight end. Why is that important? Tony Gonzalez for so long value held because he was the only takeoff tight end. Obviously, I know we got Gronk, right? And that's a big problem when it comes to his price. But the thing about Gronk is he's only in packs for another 24 hours. And he's not easy to pull. You guys might have watched my video yesterday. I did end up pulling this 92. But if you look at Gronk, look at his price. Right? He's over, what, 700K, I believe? Yeah, he's basically 700K. He's out of packs. There's not going to be much supply. There's probably more supply of Shamar Easter than there is of Gronk right now. But you've seen there's only 4 Shamar Easters on the block. I know a lot of people have him on the team. And then this Ultimate Gronkowski, you don't got to worry about that, right? That's way out of league. But Michael Triggs, 400K. It's not crazy to say Shamar Easter gets back up to 600K. Now, remember, we do have an odds boost next week, right? So with us having an odds boost next week, I'm not going to hold these cards too long. I got Shamar Easter for 450. If I see him at 650, I'm going to sell it, make my 100 and something K, keep it moving, right? Now, like I said, hopefully you guys got rid of Adrian Peterson because I feel like Adrian Peterson, you know, I just felt a running back was coming, and obviously we're getting work done tomorrow. I don't know what AP's price is. He's still over 1 million coins. I'm telling you, dog, having a running back over 1 million coins is a death wish. I know he's 1.3. I'm happy I sold mine for 1.1. I could have held them and, you know, did all that, but no, I was good with taking my coins and running. DJ Pickett, I still have DJ Pickett that I pulled last week. Potentially I sell him because of D'Angelo Hall, but thing is, D'Angelo Hall's 5'10" and Pickett is 6'5", so that's a bit of an issue for myself when it comes to that. Now, another card that I think will have great value after tomorrow, and I think his price is actually insane. This D'Amico Ryans, I've invested in 2. I have one bought with my team, but then I seen another one under. I got him for like 380. The 2 that I got, I feel like this card is going to be fantastic, man. I really do. Tomorrow, I will be on the lookout. I'll buy more. So I invested in Easter. I invested in D'Amico. And look, I'm explaining, I like to explain my methodology behind everything, right? So when if we go to actual Sam linebackers, right? He is by and far away. He is 1 speed faster than most Sam linebackers. So if you look, 92 speed, his regular card has 91, but look at everyone else, 90. 91 Derrick Brooks, who's an LTD, but he's still a speed faster, and he is the best edge rusher in the game, right? He's absolutely the best edge rusher in the game, but you also can play him at middle linebacker too. You can mix and match and do different things with him. Yeah, I really like the card, dude. I really like, on my team, because I'm running Alabama, thinking he's gonna have 93 speed. I've seen a lot of people running 4.25. If you're running 4.25, you absolutely should have this dude in your team have 94 speed. I do believe he is going to be a fan. I think he gets up again because we get an odds boost next week. If I get 600K for him, he's gone. I'm not going to think twice about it. Now, let's talk about the other cards, right? I don't think any of these cards are worth investing in. Not the ultimate. They're too expensive, dude. With Gronkowski, he has to be too expensive. Cam, sure, but we get quarterbacks just as much as we get running backs. D'Angelo Hall, not really. And Calvin Johnson for 2 million coins, no. Absolutely not. If you pulled them and you want to hold them, sure, but I don't think you actively should go out and buy them. Now, again, these cards are a little bit different, right? Calvin, do you invest in Calvin? I don't know if you do. Maybe under 4 if you feel that way. But remember, we're getting an odds boost next week. We have Nightmares Part 3 dropping. We could get a Moss. There could be a multitude of things. We could get a season card that's a receiver. If he was 93 speed at 450K, all my coins are going to it, but I don't like it at 92 speed because we're about to hit that 92 speed threshold, right? We had Grimes and Calvin who are at that 93. They're way up here. We're starting to get receivers at 92. When we get an odds boost next week, there's going to be more set receivers at a 92, which means you're basically going to have 4 or 5 days to sell this Calvin and get your profit. It's probably going to be some profit in it, but I feel like it's a risk. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like it's a risk. Now, stars of the season, not much to talk about with stars of the season. Also, in terms of the season cards this week, I don't believe the season cards are even worth looking at. I just don't. I don't. I think it's AJ Newberry and Chapman Lewis. No. The Chapman Lewis he is, 90 speed. AJ is cool, but we're getting work done. But if you want to go cop him, He's not going to go up. But if you want him for your team, go get him from your team. Nightmares Part 3. That's something we do need to talk about, right? Because there are a couple cards that are going to be in pack. I think Torian York came out of packs today. So we got D'Angelo Pond and Cade Klubnik. Pons is 5'9". And other than that, he would be a great card. Last week, we got Raheem Biles and Eric Singleton. Now, Eric Singleton, what makes him unique is he gets gold takeoff, right? But I was actually going to pick him up, but I decided to go against it and just pick up Jeremy Maclin because he has 91 speed, 92 speed on my team, yada, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. But he has 7 discounted takeoff instead of 8 for silver. I don't like any of these cards to invest in. Raheem Biles is cool, but if you're going to go get Raheem Biles, you might as well go get D'Amico Ryans. The only thing about Raheem Biles is he has gold takeoff. I don't think gold takeoff is really that. I mean, not gold takeoff, but gold quick jump, 10 AP. I feel like there's much other things you can spend that 10 AP on defense to be more effective, right? So look, yeah, I don't like any of the LTDs coming this week for Nightmares. Maybe this week Nightmares, but the problem is we get an odds boost Tuesday. And with an odds boost, there's a couple things I want to talk about. I've mentioned this several times when it comes to the odds boost. I've been holding my season 3 packs here, and I'm going to open them because next week we'll revisit this. You can see everything's going to shift. So basically 90s are going to be where 89s are at, 89s, and then you get that, right? And then for here, you're going to get 92s are going to be a 10%. 91s are going to be a 20%. You get what I'm saying? So last time I did this, last season, we cooked in 3 out of the 4 packs because we can buy level 40 with coins. I pulled an LTD. So, and the good thing about this season, they're auctionable. They're not B&D. So I'm holding mine. I'm saving mine when it comes to that. You can do what you want, but I'm just letting you know that's what I'm doing when it comes to mine. Now, another thing we want to talk about, the last thing that was on the content schedule, rank grind. So I believe there's 4 or 5 days left in ranked. I think I'm currently around 50 to 52. my goal, or 4 days and 3 hours. My goal is to get 5 wins a day, so I can be up to 180 and 12 or 100. My goal for the beginning of rank was 180 and 20. So you can see right now we're 160 and 12. We're 58th in the leaderboard. I'm going to continue to play my 5 games a day and make sure I secure that top 100. Reason why that's so important, obviously we get that Daniels who knows how much that card's going to go for, because that card is absolutely crazy. And obviously we get 250k, which is big, but the big thing is we're going to get the new rank card, which they should reveal when they do the nightmares. They're going to do a nightmares stream on Thursday. We should get the rank card revealed at that point in time. My goal for the next week and a half, obviously we're going to do our rank. I'm just going to try to grind the head-to-head seasons, because next Wednesday or next Tuesday we get an overall boost, right? So I did this obviously last time. I think I had 24 natty packs, overall boost, made some coins. That's what's going to be my focus after rank this week. There's a couple cards I'm going to invest in, and I just talked to y'all about, but I'm not going to go crazy. I learned my lesson last time. I invested in Ray Lewis, Dalen Everett. I ended up breaking even, losing a couple 100K on Dalen Everett because I invested into an odds boost. Never invest into an odds boost anymore unless it's the week prior. So not the weekend prior, the week prior. So Shamar Easter. You know what I'm saying? Who was I talking about? D'Amico Ryans, because they come out of packs Tuesday or Wednesday. That gives them a chance Thursday, Friday, Saturday for them to go up. Or if you invest something on Friday, you give yourself Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Right? It's not going to go up at that point in time, because then you can get new cards on Tuesday. There are set cards that obviously hurts that price, right? So that's my thought process when it comes to these. Obviously, how much I'm going to get the top 100 safety. And then obviously we're going to get our head-to-head. I don't know how many natty packs I'm going to have. Depends on how much time I have, but we're going to have a few. We're going to have a few. So we're going to end it off here with opening up some packs and see if we can cook. Opening up some packs and see if we can cook. We don't have much. We don't have many. But let's see if we can do a rush opportunity. We essentially have 4 packs. 4 packs in the dream. This is just from stuff that I've opened. I wasn't going to go out and buy training or anything of that nature. We've already got a W in this video by pulling D'Angelo Hall. So I appreciate you boys. If you have any questions about the market or anything, comment down below. I'm happy to try to come out, and answer questions or whatever it may be. But yeah, man, I think it's kind of the calm before the storm, because we get, also one last thing. Lockers do open up this weekend, right? That's huge, because we don't know what those monstrosities look like and what they are. So if you do want to invest in that, go ahead. I haven't invested in it personally. I've just got the XL lockers and stuff out of the store. That's literally all I've gotten and nothing else, right? I'll show you guys right now. I'm not going crazy on any of these lockers. I'm still scarred from last year. If you didn't play last year, but you can see I have the 91 XL. If you want to buy the largest, cool, they're 89 plus. I wouldn't mind it if you do it. I'm just not doing it myself. I may, towards the end, if I get some nightmare fuel, or if I continue to build up my nightmare fuel, I may continue to go in or whatnot when it comes to that. But appreciate you boys. That's it for me. Like I said, comment down below. Like I said, this is a bit of a longer video because I did open up packs before, but then talk about Market Monday and what entails for this week. It's basically a chill. The week after rush is always a chill week, because they usually do it either the week during a odds boost or the week right before an odds boost, and you don't really want to go crazy going into an odds boost. So yeah, comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're pushing 3K. We're almost to 3K. We're about 1.9 away from 3K. So hopefully we can get that before maybe Thanksgiving. That'd be dope. But I'm out. Deuces.